Hello, Jerrrbear here, and welcome back to another mod showcase inside the lab. Good morning, Dr. Nevanova. How are you this morning? Well, that is a pleasure to hear. So let's get right into it. Today, as you will see from the title, we are showcasing the Ender Storage mod. So, this is for 1.7.10. There is 1.9. There is not 1.8 for this mod, but there is 1.9 now. The reason I'm not showcasing it is because that I can't use any eye with it. So we've got three things in this mod. We have the Ender Tank, the Ender Chest, and the Ender Pouch, which cannot be placed down. It is pretty much a backpack. Now I don't quite understand why it's corresponding with the chest here. Let's see, I don't exactly know how to. But okay, so let's get straight into it. So with these, you might notice these things on the top here. So let's say I place down another one of these ender chests. Now because these both have the same color on their wool here, they will both open. So I'm going to dye that blue, and then I'm going to show you something. When I open it up and I put that lapis in there and I go over here, well, the lapis isn't in there. Now, if I dye this one back gray again, there's the gray dye. If I dye it gray, oh, I'm sorry, it's light gray. If I dye it light gray, then it will match this chest again. So if I put that yellow dye in there, never mind, let's just get rid of this guy and place another one down. But it's all about the color scheme. So I'm going to give this guy a blue on the right and a blue on the right. So you'll see that they make that special thing, and then there's that cool particle effect, just like with the Dimensional Doors mod. And there it is, there's my lapis. So I mean, you can dye these chests, and then you've got these cool things, the ender chests, not ender chests, I'm sorry, the ender tanks. So if you have things like mods like Buildcraft, for example, or Thermal Expansion has its fluid ducts, you know, if you have the Pressure Pipes mod, I mean, all these mods that can pump liquids and stuff, these tanks are pretty cool. So say you pump a liquid in this end, but then you want to pump it out. So this chest is perfectly fine for being pumped into. It is the blue for being pumped into. But as soon as you turn it around, then that is for pumping out. When orange is on top there, see, you can see that, and I right click and then it spins. And so that's for putting in, and that orange on top is for putting out. And so these things are the same thing. The tanks correspond. So you dye that there, and you dye that there, and that's how that works. If you've seen it, I have this mod in the Jerrrbear Adventures, and I have used this mod to pump lava to my geothermal generator. But you may notice that I struggle because I have to go back to the Nether and reload the chunk so that it pumps lava into the tank, and then I have to go back to the overworld. So that's the only unfortunate thing about these guys, is that you can't put them in separate dimensions. Now, I'm pretty sure you can put them anywhere apart in your world, which is pretty cool. You see these little bouncing, gem-type things inside. This is all keeps the chunks loaded, but only within a dimension. So, I mean, you can get things like the World Anchor from, well, it's in the Feed the Beast mod pack. I don't know what mod it's from, but that. Now you've got these Ender Pouch things. Now these, as you've seen, can connect to one of the Ender chests. So I'm going to open up my pouch, and you'll see that it opens the chest based on some things. Now, I think maybe you can, never mind. The cool thing about these things is that you can kind of connect it to a chest. Now, you can't, as far as I'm concerned, dye these backpacks. You can't, yeah, like, I can't really right-click there, but, you know, that's pretty cool. You can't dye the chest either. See, I'll dye this one red, and I'll try to open the pouch, and it won't do anything. So those things are pretty cool, and I think, you know, let's grab ourselves another one of them. I'm not quite sure of this feature, but let's see. Let's open up this one. Put one in there, and now let's open up this one. So yes, that's something else that's pretty cool about them. The only thing is you can only make one set of them as far as I'm concerned, but as you can see I have two in my hotbar. One opens, the other one does too. So these things are pretty cool. So, there we go. I hope you have enjoyed this mod showcase. It's a little short. I do apologize for that. But if you do enjoy this mod, please find it for yourself in the description. Happy Memorial Day to all of you and your families. And I do so appreciate you watching this. And if you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe to join the Jerrrbear Den. And I will see you all later. Bye.